Okay, a very warm welcome to everyone. Thanks for joining our UBS podcast at this Saturday night. Today is episode 14. Time has flown very fast, and this is the second week of the podcast. And the challenge is 180 days continuous podcast. So even for Chinese New Year, like next week, we are still doing our podcast. So I hope all the committee can give us a support, right? Continue to come to our podcast session to learn or get new updates on the podcast itself. Tonight, I'm the host and also the speaker. My name is Darren. Tonight's our topic will be navigate the world of crypto exchanges. All right. But before I proceed on, all right, please join us the Telegram group. All right. Send in the chat in the Zoom and ask more community of members or newcomer to come and join us in our Telegram group as well to get latest information and updates in the Telegram group for UBX. And for a little advice, next week we'll be having some Chinese New Year airdrop event. Okay, airdrop event. Okay, you heard me right? It will happen on the first day of Chinese New Year as well as the second day of the Chinese New Year. So, what is the reward like and how it goes again? All right, I'm going to keep a suspense. I'll allow more information to be released. All right, by my co-trainer. So they'll give you more information, okay, how to participate for the event itself to get the airdrop. Okay, all I can tell you is the price is very exciting, all right? Even I myself want to join the new event for the airdrop. Then after you join our Telegram group, okay, you can always scroll and get a feedback form to fill out. Then give us some suggestions or questions that you want to know, or suggest some programs that you may want to know as well. So basically, our podcast session will be some educational podcast. Uh, every day we try to give a different program, right, to keep the spice for the program itself. Then also we'll be talking about different the knowledge for crypto, right, some history of crypto, or even events of crypto, okay, updates of UBX, and especially okay Wednesday and Sunday is our podcast for opportunity sharing. Okay, for all community, whether you are old or new, okay, you can invite people to come and listen, all right, to hear a more perspective, okay, and updates about the structure and how it works to do a program with under UBX. All right. And if you are existing community, you actually can access to an app right now. There's this Chinese New Year event going on. This one is by the company, the event, all right? So go and read some the rules and regulations, and you can organize small events for participation, especially for the leaders. Right, it'll be useful for all of you. Okay, so tonight the topic will be navigate the world of crypto exchanges. By right, this study program, I'll be talking about all the different exchange. All right, the top 50 exchanges in the economy or in the world. Okay, Binance, MXC, HTX, OKX, all right, getting stories and how they actually become successful. So it can be past, present, future for all the exchanges. So they share a little bit information and story under all different exchanges. So to make it all interesting. But before I proceed on to the different exchange, tonight I'll be talking about the history, right, of the crypto exchange or the cryptocurrency. So to give you all some knowledge about how it comes about for crypto. All right, I will not ask any questions, all right, for the discussion. So if you have any question, please post on our chat group to us, all right? So that I can, based on your comment, then answer accordingly, all right? So the history of crypto exchange. I think the history of crypto is all based on these three factors. Okay, evaluation, challenges, innovations. Why crypto actually comes about is all about since the past the trade carry out other trade where people use items to trade items. Then the invention of currency, where people use currency to buy or trade items. Right now, I think the evaluation, okay, of current market will be cryptocurrency, where it's a virtual currency that anyone cannot feel or touch, right? But it's right there. Everyone uses it. And in the future, when virtual world are being built, I think cryptocurrency will be in a bigger usage, will be used more often in the virtual world. And challenges that we are facing along ever since Bitcoin introduced, especially exchanges, numerous challenges are on the way as well. So everyone, we are in this century that challenges are more to come because crypto is only 15 years old. So bear with it, especially UBX exchange, will definitely get through these challenges to become one of the greater or even greatest exchange in the market. And also innovation, all right? So it's very innovative for all different tokens with different features for different platform as well. Introducing of crypto exchanges. So what are crypto exchanges? It's a platforms that allow users to buy, sell, trade uh, cryptocurrencies. It acts as a bridge between fiat currency and digital asset. So I think fiat currency, everyone understand what's the meaning, right? It's a physical cash of each individual countries. But of course, the value, ever wonder how to determine the value? Okay, each fiat currency is determined by a combination of factors, including government policies, market forces, and economic conditions. Then the value of cryptocurrency is determined by a combination of market dynamics, okay, including supply and demand, investor sentiment, utility, and external factors. So it's quite different when you determine the fiat currency and digital assets value. What are crypto? Why are crypto exchanges important? It enables liquidity and price discovery, trading, staking, and copy trading. Information of different exchanges. Here is a very simple matrix, all right, that I've done for to differentiate between the three financial market, which is the crypto exchange, the forex exchange, and the stock exchanges. All right. So the daily trading volume for crypto exchange right now, all right, is 140 to 220 billion. 7.5 trillion for forex and 700 billion to 1 trillion for stock exchange. The market size, all right, for crypto is 1.1 to 1.3 trillion. For forex is 100 to 150 trillion. Stocks is 110 trillion. Dominant players, right, for the exchanges. For under crypto is Binance, right, Coinbase, Kraken. About for forex, Usually our currency is USD, Euro, okay, Japanese yen. Okay, for stock exchange, it's NYSE, Nasdaq, all right, and SSE. And how about market age? For crypto, is 15 years. Forex is 40 to 50 years. Stock exchange is 100 to 120 years. There's this point that I want to show is that crypto is only 15 years, and we are crypto market is growing at a 20%, all right, annually, compared to forex is only 5%. So market actually predict that in 10 or 15 years time, crypto market will actually overtake the growth market for forex and stocks to become one of the greatest market in the world. So at this moment, for UBX or all other exchanges that coming out will be in the advantage, all right? Because it's still very early in this stage of the market. And with the community power, we can grow in a power hubs in the next couple of years to establish ourselves in the market. So the early days of during this period, 2009 and 2012, what exactly happened? Bitcoin was created, all right? The introduce the introduce of Bitcoin by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009 revolutionized the financial world, paving the way for a decentralized and peer-to-peer digital economy. It became the first cryptocurrency, but trading was only limited, right, to peer-to-peer. The first crypto exchange is bitcoinmarket.com, established in 2010. However, it actually closed down in 2011, right? The founder for bitcoinmarket.com is Jared Cannon. He's a visionary Bitcoin entrepreneur. Is to create a marketplace for exchanging Bitcoin with fiat currency, USD, pioneering the concept of a crypto exchange. So the key feature, all right, bitcoinmarket.com set the first market-driven Bitcoin price, initially around 0.003 cents per Bitcoin. So have you ever wondered if 2010 it happens that you actually bought Bitcoin, I think now you already become a millionaire. Actually, personal experience, the first ever Bitcoin news that I heard is in 2015 or 2014 or 15. That time the price is only 200, and my friend actually recommended me to buy. But it's because it's virtual and we don't know what is it all about, so I didn't buy. But no regrets because during that point of time, we nobody know what is cryptocurrency all about. So MTGOX is another exchange, all right, and it became the dominant exchange, handling over 70% of Bitcoin transaction by 2013. So why GOS can be a dominant force? Because when it started in 2011, the bitcoinmarket.com is already collapsed. So most of the market actually go to GOX to buy Bitcoin or do transaction over at Bitcoin. So the background of the GOX originated launch in 2010 as the Magic, the gathering card trading platform, right, led by McCabe. So it played a pivot role in driving Bitcoin's early adoption and liquidity. So it happens that there's some key event, right? Hackers actually breached into GX right? Gaining access to account and manipulating Bitcoin price, causing a crash from 1750 to 1 cent. However, it sparked controversial about decentralized security and wallet management. Right. So the next period is growth and innovation on 2013 to 2016. What happened is the emerging of alternative coins. Okay, it's they call it expanding the crypto ecosystem. Exchanges like Cryptsy and Ponyx began supporting alternative coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. So what are alternative coins? Okay, it's an alternative cryptocurrency. Okay, other than Bitcoin, designed to improve upon Bitcoin's framework or serve specialized use cases. This purpose is to address to Bitcoin limitations in areas like scalability, transaction speed, and programmability. So coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay, introduce to faster transaction times and a different hashing algorithm, okay, with smart contracts and decentralized application, which we call it DApp capabilities. And Ripple, even Ripple, focus on fast, low-cost cross-border payments for financial institutions. Then after that, we will have centralized exchange, our platform where users trade cryptocurrencies through a central authority. They are the easiest way for beginners to enter the crypto market. So platforms like Binance and Kraken, Coinbase, Huobi introduce user-friendly interface and compliance with regulations. So now you see the Huobi is actually now called HTX. They have do a rebranding under HTX. And it's doing very well at this moment of time. So the advantage of a centralized exchange is easy to use, all right, high trading volume, customer support, and advanced features. Of course, there's some disadvantages such as security risk by hackers and regulation pressure by governments. Okay, and we all know that when Trump's come into administrative office, he will be imposing stricter rules for all the cryptocurrency and exchanges. So I guess in times to come, more government will actually adopt what Donald Trump is doing right now. But of course, a lot of people are looking just what is going to happen when the impose of regulations kicks in the United States before they will make any movement regarding for the regulation. But I don't think it will be long. Probably in the next couple of months, you'll see changes coming in for crypto world. The ICO boom and new exchanges during this period, 2017 and 2018. So what happened during this period? A lot of ICO projects, all right? Okay, the rise of ICO led to increased demand for exchanges that supported new token. So what is ICO? I don't think ICO is very new to any of you. So it's a fundraising method where startups sells token to investor in exchange for Bitcoin, Ethereum, or fiat. Tokens grant access to a service or serve as an investment. So fundraising for all different type of token, especially during those years, are very popular. You know, people tend to go for the ICO to buy initially, then sell after the token was launched. So it's easy for fundraising with no need for banks and accessible to anyone with internet access. Okay, so Bitcoin launched in 2017. It introduced high-speed trading and a wide range of cryptocurrencies. Now it became the largest exchange by trading volume within months during that point of time. But right now, they're also number one right now. All right, I won't be talking too much on details about Binance or other exchange because I'll save it for next week. We will go more detail to discuss about the story of Binance. So the rise of decentralized exchanges, platforms like IDX and EtherDelta allow peer-to-peer trading without intermediates. So what are DX? Okay, it's a platform that enables crypto trading directly between users, use blockchain and smart contract for secure transactions. The advantage is that security, funds stay in users' wallet, reducing hacking risks. Second is a global access, no central authority or geography restrictions. Censorship resistant, operate on decentralized networks. And it can be accessed by anyone. Anyone can create a wallet to trade. Then the challenges, right, for decentralized exchange was that low liquidity for smaller tokens. So you tend to see a lot of tokens that wasn't backed by anybody, and anyone just can create the tokens and put in some money for liquidity to attract the new investor to buy the token. There's these cases that my friend actually saw this graph, and the graph is the line of the graph is constantly rising. So he just entered and buy. He buys about 100 to 200 USD, but the thing is, he cannot cash out. So there's no liquidity for this token, so you cannot cash out. So after you find out, he can't do anything about it. So he treats as a donation. So we call this honeypot. All right. So whenever you want to buy anything or any tokens, that the only graph that you can see is the line is always constantly green. You have to watch out. All right. Be careful and also check the liquidity of this token. Don't fall into the honeypot trap. All right. The next challenge also is a complex interface for beginners. Right? It's difficult for beginners to use. Then high gas fees during network congestion. So I don't know whether have you experienced when you use some other platform, you will have a lot of high gas fee. You won't know because they actually deduct from whatever transaction that you make for different coin. The limited fiat integration. Okay? You can't integrate as well for currencies of fiat. So the impact on crypto ecosystem shift towards decentralization, giving user more autonomy, innovation in DeFi, okay, yield farming and governance, increased competition for centralized exchanges. So I think now there's two different types. Actually, I myself use DX and also centralized exchanges for convenience sake. So some exchanges are cheaper compared to other exchange. I think UBS exchange charges a very low fees as well for transaction. So always be careful when you use any exchange. Remember to check the withdrawal fees or any transaction fees that's going to occur in the exchanges. Okay, these are some of the metrics that I need for centralized and decentralized exchange. Okay, funds control, speed, liquidity, and easy to use. For centralized, is exchange that manage your funds. For decentralized, is user manage. The speed for centralized is fast, and decentralized will be slower. Liquidity, centralized will be high, then decentralized is low for liquidity. Easy to use is for centralized, of course, will be easy. If you use all the Binance and all this, it's actually much easier for to use that feature. And for DX, will be quite complex. Give me a second. Um, Okay, sorry. Okay, next. Challenges that face during 2018 and 2020. Wait a second, someone request something. Just let me reply. Sorry, request for caption. Okay, now we come to the challenges for during this period. Regulation crackdowns. Governments worldwide begin to examine exchanges for compliance with anti-money laundering, AML, and know your customer regulations. So you find that during this couple of years, there's a lot of people, a lot of exchanges request to do KYC. I don't think I need to explain KYC. Everyone knows, right? Even UBS also have KYC regulation. Okay, exchange hacks, right? High-profile hacks, including CoinCheck 2018 and KuCoin 2020, explore vulnerabilities in exchange security. Okay, stablecoin. So what is a stablecoin? Currencies pledged to stable assets like fiat currencies, commodities, and other cryptos. The key characteristic, right, is that it pledged to assets like USD for minimum price fluctuation, right? And it's transparent, and also the utility for trading and remittance and storing value. So the types of stablecoin, okay, there's a few types, all right? One is the fiat collateralized, which is backed by fiat, by example, USDT, okay, or USDC. And one of the latest one would be the Euro, but I forgot what is it called. Euro is coming out as stablecoin as well. Because I heard in Euro, they actually banned USDT. So now the only coin that can use in Euro is USDC. That's why they are coming out one of their own tokens. Will be backed by Euro currency. Then the other type is crypto collateralized. So over collateralized with crypto, example DAI. Then the third will be commodities backed. This is patched to assets like gold. But I think this is not new. Right? So the advantage, it actually reduce volatility, then fast payment, define integration, and hedge against inflation. They help people in unstable economies. So the accessibility is also very important. Provide financial tools to the unbanked. Then is but of course, even as a stable coin, it still faces a few challenges. There'll be a centralization risk, right? It depends on trusted entities to hold reserves and regulatory uncertainty. As time goes by, there's a lot of regulations that's coming out, and people worry that the USDT backing reserve is not strong enough, right, in the future. All right. Next, we have a evaluation of decentralized finance. We call it DeFi, 2020 to present. Okay, what happened during this period of time again is a rise of AMM, automated market maker. AMM is a groundbreaking innovation in decentralized finance, transforming how cryptocurrencies are traded by removing traditional order books and centralized intermediates. So it uses smart contract to create liquidity pools, enables users to trade directly through algorithms. So unlike the centralized exchange, AMM don't match buyers and seller. Instead, trades adjust the ratio of asset in a pool using formula. Then how it works for AMM? Liquidity pool, users deposit token pairs, for example, Ethereum slash USDD, into a pool, earning a share of transaction fees. It has a mechanism for pricing, all right? So the algorithms adjust the token's price based on their relative supply in the pool. So some of you may have traded in some of the exchange. When you file up for the price, fill out the price to sell the token. Usually you sell at when you see when you want to buy the price, there will be two pricing showing. One is the sell price, one is the buyer price. So when you put in maybe 1% difference, the market maker is to absorb, right, this difference to earn the transaction fee. So the advantage of the AMM, decentralizing trading. The trade occurs on chain without intermediates, right? Second, open participation. Anyone can trade pools or trade without barriers like KYC. Three, liquidity mining rewards. Providers earn platform token, boosting user incentives. So you see platforms like Uniswap and SushiSwap uh, revolutionizing trading with liquidity pools. Of course, you also face challenges such as impermanent loss, potential losing potential gains as asset prices fluctuate, and gas fee. High interim fees can deter smaller traders. The growth of layer two solutions, reduce transaction fee, and improve stability for decentralized exchange. So, what is a layer two solution? It is critical for addressing blockchain scalability, efficiency, and cost challenge, especially on high demand network like Ethereum. So, what is a layer two solution? Built on top of layer one blockchain, example in Ethereum. Layer two enhances transaction speed, scalability, okay, and causes giving a low fees transaction fees, okay, without compromising decentralization or security. So introduce integration with NFTs. NFTs is called a non-fungible tokens. They have transformed industry by tokenizing ownership and providing unique digital assets on blockchain networks. Okay. Cases that use the NFT integration. There's a lot of the industry that's using NFT right now. And in the early days, I think we all heard about um, arts is the most popular art and entertainment, and retail and fashion. Luxury brand authenticate physical product through NFT ownerships. Example Gucci, okay, LV, and real estate. Okay, the virtual land. Okay, you can buy the virtual land use as an NFT. Sports and fans also all others. NBA shoes, right? All the famous sportsmen that wears the shoes sells in the form of NFT. And latest one would be gaming industry. So personally, there's a lot of gaming industry that is using NFT at this moment of time. So imagine you're a player for any game. Last time or during Web 2 period, where all the gamers can only use character that was in the game itself. But of course, this character doesn't belong to you. Remember that it belongs to the company. So if you play any RPG or any Candy Crush game, any rewards in the game, then all is not belong to you. It's all belong to the company property. So the risk is if the company closes down, all your asset or game characters will be gone. Unlike current industry that's using NFT as a gaming, the characters that you bought is actually your own property. Alright. So even if the game company closed down, the NFT still belongs to you. And a lot of people are selling their NFT weapons as well. So it's a different industry. Alright. Last time the famous one would be Axis Infinity. In Philippines, it created a great havoc, creates a lot of multi-millionaire in the Philippines because their concept is play to earn. The player earn tradable NFTs with real world value. So now we come to the challenges facing crypto exchanges. Regulatory uncertainties. Compliance requirements vary across jurisdiction, creating operation complexity and security risks. Exchanges remain targets for cyber attacks and fraud. Scalability issues. High trading volume during market surge often overwhelm platforms. I guess these challenges will be constantly faced by cryptocurrency or US exchanges. Uh, as I mentioned before, now Donald Trump's regulations from US is not clear yet. So market remains a lot of uncertainty. That's why these few days the market is crashing. I won't say crashing, it's doing some adjustment. A nicer word is adjustment. So be careful. Try to store your funds at a stable coin first. If you have already bought many coins, then just be mindful that you'll be affected a lot by US policy. Then security risk, I think, is always a constant concern in the market. All right. So the future outlook, integration with traditional finance, okay, more partnerships between crypto exchanges and traditional finance institutions. Focus on sustainability, development of eco-friendly blockchain, all right, solutions to address energy concern, AI and automation, enhanced trading tools and fraud detections through artificial intelligence. Personally, I feel that in years to come, AI will definitely be one of the factors for all the crypto tokens. It will integrate greatly into crypto exchange as well as cryptocurrency. Then the traditional finance, there's still some problems that's not solved yet, which I think you can solve in the coming years. Okay. Conclusion: crypto exchanges have revolutionized how people access and trade digital assets. Despite challenges, innovation continues to drive the evolution of exchanges. The future holds immense potential as the industry matures and integrates with global financial system. I think this one, everyone, especially crypto exchange, will face a lot of challenge. And in times to come, I believe UBX will actually catch up with all the major exchange in terms of the software, you know, all the items that is, all the functions that all the exchanges have. UBS has a plan to actually build in, and it's actually currently building already. So I urge all the community to be patient, all right? Allow UBX some time to recover during this point of time, and it as a challenge, all right? This challenge will definitely will get through. So in times to come, UBS Global Academy will share updates of UBX functions, then also the outlook, especially the future plans of UBS company. Okay, today I've come to the end of the presentation. Thanks everyone for joining me this evening. Next week I'll be talking more about exchanges, the story of all the exchange. The first one that I will be talking about will be Binance. All right, I'll start through the top 10 exchange, then giving some story for Binance, how it started, and by who, how did it make it through these years, even with strict regulations and a lot of fines is having on Binance. And also they face a lot of difficulty despite being successful. So I'll be talking more in depth about finance, all right, giving our audience a storyline for Binance so you can get more in-depth understanding for knowledge wise. All right. Okay, I'll end my script here. So thanks everyone for joining me for tonight. And tomorrow there'll be an opportunity sharing session by Brian. So please, if you are free, please come and support for the opportunity sharing session. Or you have some friends or relatives that you want to invite, you can always ask them to join for Sunday podcast. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye bye.